Good day, fellow Rotarians. The E-Rotary Club of 5010. I'm going to run you through a little thing here. You get the Rotarian every doggone month, and I often wonder, thanks to one of our Rotarians, the fellow who works down in Anchorage to help us out as part of our club, how much you really garner out of reading your Rotarian. This month, March 2015, and April should soon be in your pocket here. Why, there's tons of information in here. One, on why you're a Rotarian. Two, how you, as part of Rotary, are helping many situations throughout the world. There are 100 students per classroom in the Ugandan village of Bukaliba. 100 students per classroom. And they've got a picture in here that sort of shows a bunch of elated kids, but I doubt that we would want any of our kids sitting in a situation getting an education. But at least these kids are getting an education. 81% of the children in Uganda will attend primary school. Only 81%. We wouldn't allow less than 100 in the United States. 1997 was the year that free primary education was introduced in Uganda, and only up to 4 children per family. You and I know that there are a few more children per family in Uganda, let alone a number of other places which we're not even mentioning in this article. Polio eradication. For years, Bob Scott has been a central figure in Rotary's effort to eradicate polio. His contributions, including 8 years as chair of Rotary's International Polio Plus Committee, have been a major factor in reducing the number of polio endemic countries from 125 to 3 countries as of today. We're all a part of that, and we're making it get better, but it isn't over until it's over, to sort of quote a famous baseball catcher. In music education, the Northwestern University, after assessing the reading skills of 44 low-income students in Los Angeles, has noted that those who had 1 year worth of music classes ahead of another one a year later, they found that those who had the full 2 years of music education were more adept at distinguishing speech sounds, a neutral process linked to language and reading skills. Sort of interesting. 1/3 of U.S. children enter kindergarten without language skills needed to learn to read. I bet you didn't know that either. Right here in the good old USA. And of course, your famous crossword puzzle answers on page 18. And you're certainly welcome to participate in that. A lot of you do, I know. And there's a beautiful picture of 2 old pots in here. No, not Rotarian George or Richard, but it shows how people do live and exist making an income. And I've seen these or like them in many different photographs of the countries from which this was actually taken, which is in India. The determination to be effective parents has not diminished as baby boomers have aged and Generation Xers have become mothers and fathers. For labor lawyer Mike Murphy, 42, it's an important part of being a good parent, making sure that his 9-year-old daughter has a relationship with his grandparents, no less. I think some of us have learned that, but you just never know. The neat little article in here on students involved in New Zealand, a Canadian studying in New Zealand led a team of trained teachers and students on how to use tablets. A 2014 achievement test, students had higher pass rates than before. They also showed improved computer skills, which helped them continue their education or find jobs. Just the use of tablets, no less. I know how that sounds because I have a Norwegian-born wife who thinks that this electronic age is too far advanced for most people to learn anything. And we have quite a tussle with the granddaughter we're raising. So she'll continue to use her tablet as far as I'm concerned. I will have to fight that one out, I think. Our first Sri Lankan president insists he's perfectly ordinary. You get a chance to read and decide that in this month's Rotarian. The time spent in the library is a time not spent in front of a television. Considerable thought in that. That in itself makes public library the most valuable institution a society could possibly imagine. And having a young one around the house, I can tell you that it sure occupies her time, and she is learning at the same time she's on that tablet. And mobile phones contain valuable reusable materials, but less than 10% are recycled in the United States. The other 90%, which are discarded, never returned to recycle in our system, are worth over $5 billion. Hey, that's all in this month's Rotarian. Pick it up, open it up, and read it. It's yours. You've paid for it in your dues. It helps you be a better Rotarian. Thank you.